Alright guys, this is how I made $1,700 today. So today's trade was actually fairly simple. I feel like today was a very simple day. However, there was also a lot of break-evens. A lot of people got stopped out because of these enormous giant wicks. So on my Alpha Futures accounts, I made $1,770 off one trade, practically two or three trades, because I did go BE and I got stopped out and I re-entered. But practically it was one trade. And I did also just take a combine trade of 1,500, and I just need one more day to pass the account. So let's go into the daily bias and what my bias was on the day, and also why I took this trade. So let's go to the Discord. So I sent to the Discord that I'm very biased towards shorts, high time frame, as we are very bearish and we already retraced higher. So it looks like pretty much the only place we could go is probably lower. And I was expecting a big expansion day down, and we dumped a lot overnight, and now we're chopping. So I just wanted to make sure that we're going to be out of that chopping range in order to take a draw. So this was my draws that I marked out. We had this high over here, this low over here, and this low over here. So preferably, I wanted to take this low first. Obviously, we were pretty close to it, so I didn't know if I could get an entry to it, but of course, we happened to get an entry towards it. So I don't usually do signals, but I also signaled the Discord that I'm in shorts. This was at 6:45, and then at 6:51, the trade hit. So it was pretty much like 6 minutes. If you entered, you could have possibly also made what I made. But yeah, let me go over the trades now. So pretty much, obviously, this was my draw on liquidity over here. This is what I was targeting. So let's go over the first trade. So the first trade, we open over here. Market open is over here at the 6:30 candle. We proceed to displace down. Now, I already thought we're going to take the draw on liquidity over here, but we get this enormous bullish candle up. So now I'm like, okay, we're probably going to take this draw on liquidity up here. But I got proven wrong instantly. We had this big inverse fair value gap over here, this big sell-off right here. That pretty much proved to me, okay, I don't know what the hell market is doing. I don't know if we're going up or down. So now I'm just waiting to get more displacements towards the draw on liquidity. So we retrace back up into this fair value gap, and we get a nice displacement down, but then we get this one doji candle over here followed by another displacement. Now off this displacement, I'm like, okay, there's pretty much no way we're not going to take this draw on liquidity. So I enter over here, put my stop above that doji candle, and then my take profit obviously at this draw on liquidity. Now, I did go break even at this internal low. I always go break even at internal lows. So the second we passed this, second we were over here, I already went break even, and then price came up, obviously smacked my break even. It wouldn't have hit my stop loss, so it would have been a full trade, but I just like saving myself and always going break even. So I got stopped out over there. I only had like $200 that I made. So I re-entered. Now I'm waiting for another displacing candle, and second we get this displacing down again, I'm like, okay, there's no way we're not taking it out this time. So I enter again. I enter mid candle right here, stop loss at the same exact spot, targeting the same exact draw on liquidity. Then again, we go down, we get this bullish candle up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go break even again. So the second we get this displacement, I went break even one more time. I did go break even a little late, or else I would have got stopped out on this as well and not made any profit today. However, I got lucky. I pretty much I just had a bunch of conviction in the trade. I'm not going to lie. This draw on liquidity was super clean. We kept displacing towards it, but the retraces were very deep today. So that's why I had a pretty decent sized stop loss. But yeah, that's how I hit this take profit, and that's how I made $1,700 on my Alpha account. And for this evaluation, if you guys don't know how I trade evaluations, I really just enter anywhere close to a draw on liquidity. So I probably entered anywhere around here, just targeting, and I enter with 3 contracts. So literally 20 points will literally get me $1,500. Not even 20 points. So all I need is 3,000 to pass it, but you have a 50% consistency rule. So that's why I do 1,500 to pass the account fully in 2 days. If you guys want, I could go over a full breakdown and a whole video on how to pass an eval the quickest way, which in my opinion, this is the quickest way and the easiest way. Obviously, it depends on if it's an Alpha 0, for example, like this, you can pass it in $3,000 in 1 day. If I'm not wrong, I think I passed this account with CPI News, and this account I'll pass tomorrow most likely. As long as I have a draw on liquidity, I just enter a bunch of minis, usually like 3 minis. You can do 5, but if you get retrace, you're going to blow the account. So I just do 3 and enter, like for example, right here. as long as the candle moves down like this much, then you're pretty much guaranteed to make $1,500. Close it out, make another 1,500 the next day, and there you go. You have a funded account from Top Step. But yeah, and that was pretty much it for today's trade. Honestly, it was fairly simple again, but there was a lot of little things like, for example, going break even on time, adjusting your stop loss according to how deep the retraces are. But if you guys enjoy these trade recaps, make sure to comment down below and let me know what other YouTube video guys you guys suggest me to do. I'm open to making any videos you guys want. I want to help you guys with trading, and I'm going to be pushing out a lot of more trading content. If you guys want to learn from me, you guys can DM me on Instagram, and make sure to join my completely free Discord with the link in bio. For example, today I gave a signal for this trade, and you could easily made the same amount of money I made by just following the signal. Now, obviously, I do not give out signals, so don't just join it for signals. But I do help a lot of people. I give out my daily buys daily, no matter what. So you guys can join for that or ask any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next one.